So you're getting ready to shoot a video project. What do you wear? What do you say? How do you get prepared for this video shoot? Follow along and we'll talk about that today. So the very first thing we want to do is figure out how you want to be portrayed. What kind of business is it that you run? Are you very professional? Are you super corporate-y? Do you want to be fun and casual, more laid back? Just like this, which is why we shoot this way. But ultimately, you've got to figure out how you want to be seen on camera. So take my setup, for example. I'm much more casual than most. I have a hat on, I've got athletic clothes, athletic sneakers. We're in a warehouse with this crazy setup because I portray a more casual setting. This is how I talk to everybody. It doesn't matter if you run a $100 million company or if you're just getting started. I'm talking to you exactly the same, and this is what you're gonna expect to get when you work with me. We're gonna have fun. I'm gonna have you doing some creative and interesting things that you're not used to, and this is usually how I'm gonna show up to your shoot. So I don't wanna put something on camera that people wouldn't expect to see when they see me for the first time. When you're setting up for your video, that's the first thing you should think of. So when you figure out what you are portraying on your business, that's gonna allow us to figure out your location and the type of clothes you should be wearing. When we're figuring out a location, we need it to show exactly what your business should be portraying. So if it needs to be more corporate, we need to find a more corporate setting. If you want something more casual, we need to probably find a place in your house, or we're walking through a city. So that's gonna help you determine what the location is for your shoot. So once we figure out your location, it's gonna help you figure out your wardrobe. You're gonna try and find something that helps suit what that personality is. If you're gonna be casual, wear casual clothes. If you're gonna be more professional, then you might want a suit and tie or something that's that more formal type look. But that's gonna allow you to figure out what your wardrobe is. The location's also gonna determine that. If you have darker walls, then you want lighter colored or brighter colored things. If you've got light colored walls or very basic walls, then that's where you can add some color. And then once again, if you have more of a colorful location, kind of like this, you can go more of a plain black or white or whatever color that is, just like I'm wearing. I know I sweat all the time, I get hot, and so that's why I pretty much always wear black, and so we find interesting locations for our shoots. One thing you want to avoid is patterns. They never look good on camera. As much as you want to wear patterns, try and get something plain. And then also when you're going to your shoot, if you're going to be planning multiple videos, try to bring multiple changes of clothing. That way it looks like you've changed and shot multiple different days versus always shooting in the same clothes. Unless you're always going to shoot in the same shirt, then just like me, you can just always bring one shirt and be good. So after you have figured out your location and your wardrobe, the next part is to figure out what you're gonna be talking about. If you're gonna be doing something educational, then you need to know what those topics are that you're gonna be talking about, what questions you're gonna be answering, and what you can be doing to help your potential client. If you're gonna be doing stuff that's more B-roll based, then you need to figure out what that is going to entail, what you wanna show on camera. And if you're gonna be having a voiceover, you should probably start scripting that based on what your video is meant to be doing. So to figure out what kind of topics you should be doing, well, if you're doing educational, I've probably helped you if you're working with me, but frequently asked questions from your clients, searching the internet and figuring out what people are actually typing in around your topic, and try and get as specific as possible. The broader you get, the less likely you're gonna reach the exact person that you're trying to talk to, but the more specific you get, you're able to talk to just one person. And when you can talk to one person and just connect to one person, it's gonna make your job a lot easier on camera. So as you are finding your topics, you should also be determining your target audience, which is who you're specifically talking to. You wanna make sure that you're talking directly to one person. You want to find that very specific group of people that you can help solve whatever problem it is that they have. So after you have figured out your topics and the specific person you're talking to, you should know exactly what your videos are. The very last thing we're doing is outlining each individual video. So what you can start doing is figuring out your intro. What's your video talking about? Who are you, and what is it that you do to help people? So for me, I always say, hey guys, I'm Ryan Weber, and I help businesses understand marketing on a budget. Very simple intro, I always know what I'm saying. Last other thing is the outro. So if you're gonna be using it for YouTube, Don't forget to like and subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. You understand your outro and you feel very, very confident of what you're gonna say, because you're gonna say those same exact things in every single video. Other than that, outline your video. What's the intro? We just talked about. The middle part, you're gonna have steps. Always some sort of step-by-step, 1, 2, 3, 1 through 5 process, because it's very, very easy for you to break down what you're gonna say and how you're gonna say it. As you can see, as we've done this, I've broke it down in an outline and steps throughout the entire thing. And so it's been very easy for us to break it up and record. But that helps you understand and prepare for your video shoot so you feel really, really good on camera and you know what you're gonna be saying. I never like scripting personally because I want it to be smooth, just like you're talking to somebody. But if you're someone that knows you can't do that, go ahead and script it so you feel a little more comfortable about what you're gonna say. So the last part of this, just remember to have fun. You're shooting a video. Your goal is not to teach a masterclass. Your goal is to answer simple, specific questions that your audience has. You want to be known, liked, and trusted within the audience that is your target market. That way, whenever they have a problem, you're there to answer those questions for them. Remember, guys, my name is Ryan Weber, and I'll see you in the next one.